Zimbabwe, which is facing acute electricity supply caused by low generation capacity at the country's main power stations in Hwange and Kariba, has been forced to implement a tight load shedding schedule that has seen some places going for up to 18 hours without power. In a bid to alleviate these power shortages, Zimbabwe has begun implementing various mitigatory measures, which include allowing exporting mining companies to pay their electricity bills in foreign currency and incentivizing the use of renewable and clean energies like solar power.
Last week, the Zimbabwean government issued 4 licenses for independent power producers in the solar sector and has also started sourcing additional power from the Southern African power pool.
ZESA is now accessing 300 megawatts during off-peak hours. This additional power is availed through the Southern African power pool day-ahead market under a $2 million facility which was mobilized by ZETDC from its own resources.
The former acting CEO of South Africa's power utility Eskom and his partner have been granted license for solar project.
Zimbabwe will receive $250 million from the US to build a 100 megawatt power station.
100
megawatt power station with 240 gigawatt hours of solar storage. That has never been done anywhere in Africa. That has never been done anywhere in South Africa. We will also set up a power plant research institute in Zimbabwe. We've set aside $100,000 US a month, a year, for the next 20 years.
The institute, what will be the role of the institute?
Research and innovation.
And also training of engineers?
And it's more research. It's more research and innovation. Mm-hmm. I have this vision that out of Zimbabwe will come out a world-class research institute that will set up in partnership with the guys from the Silicon Valley that are now part of our team. And the output of which will produce PhDs and masters that will be sought after globally.
He is confident that he will assist Zimbabwe to change the situation in that country.
That will be a very important signaling. The signaling that says, here is a 100 megawatt solar plant funded by the Americans. Now we've got power in the grid. We now have energy security. Zimbabwe is indeed ready for business.
Zimbabwe's Minister of Energy has been in and out of South Africa to engage with power utility. The country is trying to persuade Eskom to continue to supply electricity in Zimbabwe.
The Zimbabwe electricity tariff distribution has engaged a local bank to the tune of 15 million guarantee to unlock supply of 400 megawatts from Eskom. And at the same time, the ZETDC, which is the Zimbabwe electricity tariff distribution, RBZ and Eskom have also agreed on a payment plan. So I think these initiatives that have been put into place will enable us to have more power.
Eskom used to supply them 50 megawatts. It's not supplying them.
50
megawatts. That's what they used to get from Eskom. Now we will give them 100 megawatt at best, and when the sun is not shining, we'll give them 60 megawatt. That's a big difference already. But that's a beginning. That's a beginning. And our target is on mines now. We want to get to the mines and provide the mines in Zimbabwe and the region off-grid power solutions.
Sophie Mugwena, SABC News, Johannesburg.